Boys, we can all agree, women are scary, and Shu is going to tell us why.
Hello again, friends, and happy Halloween. This Halloween,
It's Halloween night today. I'm recording this.
I've decided to dress up as the
Woman.
scariest possible
A
thing
white
to
woman.
my audience. A woman.
Yeah, women are
As
scary.
the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic, to more silly things like women posting their L's in my Are Women.
Bro, I don't know what has happened to my Instagram reels, but it went from funny racism and goth girls to middle-aged white Karens. Oh, hey, Hades. Middle-aged, like, white Karens. I'm specifying white because they're all white. Complaining that, like, all men suck, and it's all the comments going, slay queen, and then if you scroll down, like, the 10th comment is just saying, hey, you fat hog. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. I'm on Instagram for racism and insults, not your dating life, bro.
Okay video. The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video. But the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist.
We don't post our L's. We keep them in private. We keep them between the boys. Why is my phone going off? Who? What? Okay. Always when I go live.
No, I'm not joking. I looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves.
Well, they do sometimes, admittedly. Discord. Just go onto any Discord server and go into like Gen Chat. There's usually some weirdo in there. I think I've only ever been in like 3 Gen Chats where there's like actual normal people talking to each other. Because pain.
Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food."
We do, but we post it with our homies, so we call ourselves gay, so therefore it doesn't count.
They
We're
take
playing
that
5D
shit to
chess.
the grave. At least that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet.
Discord.
I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode,
Discord
and
or
I
Reddit?
visited reddit.com.
Yes! Fuck's sake. Yeah, if you're going to find weirdos anywhere, it's going to be Reddit or Discord. Maybe Twitter, but definitely Reddit or Discord.
And I found one of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine.
Well,
you're told to be nice.
I don't know if they're posting their L's, to be honest. It's Reddit, so half of them are like, source, trust me, bro, type shit, you know?
But not too nice, confident, not too confident, 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
Fuck.
Most razors force people into these weird workarounds like
I looked away for 2 seconds. What? Okay.
apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn. No, that's
I'm going to be honest, I just raw dog it. I don't apply shaving cream or anything. Little bit of hot water, put it right to my face. If I cut myself, I will live with that. I usually don't, though. I also shave every day, so I don't have that much to shave ever, really.
It's all coping, not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever. Your skin, your
Yeah, you use code Shu. Henson Shu.
wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now, let's get back to the video.
We didn't skip it, right? We watched it, technically, so we're fine.
Are men okay? No. No, they are not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is
It's
only
straight.
gay if the balls touch. So what is a man to do?
No, not
Where
if your
is
balls touch. If you have socks off. If you have socks on, it's not gay.
a man to go? Reddit, of course. r/kitchen cells, to be exact.
What?
Kitchen Cells is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know what an incel is is a involuntary celibate. Somebody who, for whatever
Can't
reason,
get
cannot
sex.
get laid or get a
Yeah.
girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend, who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So, let's dive into this. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Shu. You can't be I'm not a girl, but you can't be disrespecting us like that, okay? She knows we be watching this. I'm on to you.
What Reddit is cooking. Failed my f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't even drive. I don't deserve flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything.
There are so many problems with this photo. Okay. 1, why are your dogs out? 2, what was the salad? Was it just fucking kelp? What happened to the bowl? I see a shard. Was the bowl green? Did it disintegrate? Is this the bowl? Did it fucking melt?
I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. Classmates that I have school shooter vibes.
Brother, what the fuck is this?
Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at?
Yeah,
Is
what?
this your classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology
Okay, that
teacher
looks nice,
out
I
on a
guess.
date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She blocked me.
Okay, this one's a shitpost. There's no way this one is real. No.
This guy somehow managed to find
I
the
dropped
one
my-
female
yeah, like-
teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it looks
Asked
like
the
a
girl
good
out and
chicken.
She started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard. Rice. Oh.
Okay, yeah.
5'10", rice looks good. The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me.
Okay, to be fair though, this cake does look banging. I'll give him that. It looks like a nice cake.
But this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy. My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch—
Which girl do we think it is? I'm going to take an educated guess and just say it's like Iron Mouse. Could be Shy Lily. But, I don't know.
a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume.
Ah,
you know
fuck.
what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this.
I thought about this in a Discord call at 3 a.m. What would it be like, hypothetically, to have sex with a slime? Like, it wouldn't be warm, right? Like, it's a slime. You know what I mean? Is it just like sticking your dick in Jello?
At least it's human looking.
Vaguely.
The bar is in hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, I don't think I'd be interested in that, in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at
My
her.
mic is
Women
picking up the
love
fireworks,
when you
bro. What the
talk
fuck?
at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit.
Oh, Warhammer lore. Not 40k though. 40k is fucking 40 gay. All my homies hate 40k lore. Primarchs are the most boring things I've ever read about in my life.
Get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot
Of the Skaven.
Lord of the Rings. That's how you get them. My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed. She's 52, I'm 23, he's 21. He could literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry
Taxes.
about it, bro. They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just catch—
What the fuck? Is that milk? Yeah, it's pasta. Okay, I can see why you're single, right? This is also a shitpost. There's no fucking way. Did he spill the milk?
casually kidnap me and drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species. What the f is that? Forget tomboys.
Yeah.
You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where
Yo, I'm not even looking at the D. I don't fucking care about this. This looks minging. And some chalky milk.
I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid Chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit. You can't
I
mix
was in
her-
a psych ward once. Not for that reason. I used to work, or I did some work experience in a hospital and I went into the psych ward. But they didn't tell me it was the psych ward. So basically, I had to walk through about 4 separate doors, all of which had different passcodes and locked. And we walked in, and there's just this glass room. It's just like a box with a TV in the middle and 2 chairs facing it, like it's a fucking horror movie scene. And there was just one guy in there licking the wall, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, this is psych ward." I looked, and I was like, "I figured that out, but could you at least have warned me?" Bro, it was wild. It was like Max, but he walked in. Now, this guy I was with, he was super talkative. He walked into the psych ward, didn't say a fucking word. He just went silent. And I was like, should I be worried? Why? What the? And then there's just the receptionist who's just like chilling. She's just there. The receptionist was a normal person. I was just like, I don't feel comfortable. We changed, I think we had to go in to change a light switch, like one of the wires was burnt or something, so we had to change it. And he left and then immediately started talking again, but not about the psych ward. He started talking about the shit stick, which is the stick. He got a plunger and like modified it like you would in Fallout 4, and he calls it his shit stick. And he just started talking about that, and I was like, okay, I don't. Okay.
She can't fix you. No, no, no. Next. Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. Burger meat
Bro, that just looks like you took a shit in the pot.
hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me. Okay, 1, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on. I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs. I have an eating disorder, gay, so I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning. F my lonely puppy life. Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This
Oh,
morning they
bro,
were
it's the fucking paper plate as well. The plastic spoon. Come on, man. This is so fucking sad. And then it's on a marble countertop. Just is like... What is happening?
salted. I have to kill myself. Wait, if the eggs are
Just
undersalted,
put more salt on them.
can't you just put more salt on them? Wait, don't kill yourself. Just add more salt. Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the
You didn't make that, bro. That's what? Granola, strawberries, blueberries, and yogurt? A high for a mitahan. Is that a bit I don't get? I also New Master 69. I I I like the reference.
Did it all go wrong? That is
Mitahan? Am I saying that right?
disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt and I began to stutter trying to say thanks.
Jesus Christ.
This guy will remember that for the
No,
rest
just
of
for
his
a friend.
fucking life. Men will be 85 years old
It's
on their
right.
death.
Okay. Hi Mitahan. New Master 6919 is holding me hostage to say hi. That's my real name. Mitahan. Bro, like, names are so weird, man. If it's anything more complex than, like, Gerald, my brain just doesn't... My brain just doesn't fucking understand it.
Bed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some
Like, if it's not the most white person name on the planet, I'm just like... I feel like a retard saying it.
random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those like Ahiago anime shirts though.
Ahigao. Not
was a
Ahiago,
weird-
it's Ahigao. And these things are like $20 online.
Era. I licked this canned tuna.
I
to-
almost bought one and wore it in the last day of school. I'm sad I didn't. I was stuck between getting that, the Ahigao like jumpsuit, like the hoodie, the pants, the shoes, the everything, or the French maid outfit. I didn't know which one to do. I just ended up not going in that day. Listen, I could have made history, but I didn't. So for my last day of college, when we're graduating, I'm going to dress up as like Master Chief or something like that one guy, that one clip I've seen about 10,000 times.
Imagine what it feels like to eat pussy. It doesn't taste like that or have that texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer.
Yeah.
And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the flavor are important factors here.
What the
Stop. If it smells and tastes like tuna, something is wrong. She has an infection. Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address.
I'm not reading the rest of it. I am whatever it is. The answer is no. No. Nice cake though. Maybe if you gave her that, she'd be like, yeah, okay.
For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed? You don't. You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to Giantess Vor animations. Maybe. But now the whole internet does.
Giantess 4. Bro, what is Giant? Well, no, I know what it is, but like, how does something like that come about? You know, like...
The people in the comments like, my man. It is just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line at the bank might
Could be
have
into Giantess
a being
4.
eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her
What the fuck is that? What?
friends 40 feet away from me. He said, statistically, one of the 10 guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me.
Ah, brother, if you're fucking eating this, he's not wrong. Like, what do you mean?
Funfetti pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged. Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still 5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not f***ing short. What the hell have the dating apps done to men? Women on dating...
I made the mistake of downloading dating apps. I've actually had decent experience on them, but I have seen quite a few profiles that are like, if you're under 6 foot, don't message me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm in a weird spot. I'm 5'11", so sometimes I'll just lie and be like, yeah, I'm 6 foot, fuck it, I don't care. I'm close enough to where I can get away with it.
apps have just like destroyed the male psyche.
Not even
like,
6'2" anymore. It's 6'4" is now the new height. I'm just like, it's going to be 6'6" in like 2 years. Like, you're going to be looking to date like what? Eddie Hall? No, Eddie Hall's kind of short, isn't he? What's his name? Halthorne.
Dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or one of those apps or something? That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under 170 pounds? Could you fucking imagine? They would never. Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me. Spinning glizzy.
Spinning glizzy.
Talk to you, huh? Are you sure about that? Are
It was
you
a
sure
dude.
you were talking
It was an
to
Indian man.
Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not f***ing Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently OnlyFans girls hire agencies in like India and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected. Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the impression it was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country and like women want a career and they're on birth control, blah 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 blah, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina. Oh, that's not...
What the fuck?
You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know. My cat was sitting on my lap and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens.
This one's a shitpost. No.
I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit. You could have looked away. But you didn't. Did you? My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese.
Is that mold? Is that fucking...
And had to jerk off before finishing the plate. Microwaved...
Is this your jerk off? Is this the cum? Do I want to know?
Cheese lasagna. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f*** is that? That is not lasagna.
It has a face. It has 2 eyes and a mouth. What are you cooking?
That is an abomination. Jerked off to a VTuber crying compilation and...
Oh my god, why are there so many people jerking off to VTubers? Get a grip. Please.
In my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy how like you can do everything right as a parent. You can just be like a great
some kids are just
parent
fucked
and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's like 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micro-penis. All porn is cuck porn.
I just heard a fucking death howl from a crap. I fucking hope they don't come to my house, ring the doorbell. Oh, if they do, I'm just going to throw like 10 bags of Skittles at them and tell them to go home.
You're sitting in a chair watching 2 people fuck. You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching 2 people fuck on a bed. What's the difference?
Hey, iDubbbz.
Is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack off today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep. Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years ago, dudes were jerking it to like the Sears catalog.
I saw one guy who had a very good theory. The harder it is to see titties, the faster we advance as a society. And I was like, damn, that's actually kind of crazy. Because, like, you think of all the things that we did from, like, caveman to, like, the 1900s. We were advancing pretty fast. We slowed down a lot in recent years. You know? I'm just saying. There might be a correlation.
Underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away.
Twitter.
Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations
To get that
every
from
second
Pyrocynical?
of the day, you know? Whenever I masturbate, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear. We can smell it, by the way. We can smell the
So,
cum. Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jerked off and my goopy
Sorry. I need to message some people. Wait a minute. What the fuck do you... Wait. What? I have like 5 people I need to DM after stream. Hold on.
A steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day. Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3 years and I want to screenshot and
Oh, that looks fucking minging. Oh.
print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a tea for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them teas uncensored. Plump and full of milk. This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel. I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair.
Well, no, you have a husband, so you can't. You have to get divorced.
I like was
Or
wearing
fiance? She has a partner. I don't know where they are.
flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my dick is coming off. That's it! That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another.
I hope Reddit gets shut down. Fuck me, man. What is this?
Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad.
Free speech was such a bad idea.
I wish older women would pee on me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8 and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my
What is this? Is that... what? Is, I actually had to count 6 eggs and... what? Fucking fishtails?
mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39. Okay, first of all, bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore.
Yeah, I was.
It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like...
Well, that's because everyone was inside COVID and they already got like every problem we've ever had as a fucking human society and like 10x'd it.
Addiction just kind of exploded in the past few years. In women too, as we have previously discussed.
Yes.
Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like fucking everyone is just a gooner. And it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual
sadness,
post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normapilled creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, this is sad. Like, back in the day, it was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people's parents met because
Yep, HR ruined everything. Women bad. That's the moral of the story here today, boys.
Because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted, and they hung out and stuff, and now it's like not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR, go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh, what the f- Okay, never mind. Never mind, don't do that, don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women In general,
Ever.
total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life. Okay.
Tinder do be like that, admittedly. Some days you'll get like 4 matches, some days you'll just get none. It really is like luck of the draw.
From what I know from like men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my god, they're all so fucking mad at him in the replies. You get a fucking match in less than a week and you complain? Stop humble bragging.
I'm gonna be honest, I get like a match a day. I thought that was normal. It slowed down a bit, but it's still like 1 every 2 days.
I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here?
My culture is not your costume.
Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods, take his balls away. 2 matches? Head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh god,
what's Kitchen Chads?
Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's real. Oh my god. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before. This is like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil. This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cell. Try 25 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kinda giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering.
Was she laughing,
Incredible.
giggling?
This is some classic incel shit. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas.
Yeah, and it's actually just
I'm
bananas
Albanian.
near.
Fuck you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth.
Unlucky.
You didn't have to tell us the half Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado. 5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some
they
men
would,
are
100%.
drowning, while others die of thirst. I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company. Asmongold, is that you? You don't just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too. See?
No, Asmongold's cockroaches is different.
See? It's not all bad. Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. Fuck my fucking loser virgin life.
If you're broke as a girl, most guys don't give a fuck, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin.
Maybe.
I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just a lonely virgin femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating women club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f*** you. It doesn't matter how fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f*** couches. Yeah. Men f*** rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f*** you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame.
What?
I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laugh together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever. I like how in the women posting Elle's video, it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting Elle's video, it's like, I want to myself. Like,
it sounds about right, to be honest,
I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh. A Freud cell. I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible.
Alright, that's
fair. A
fair.
friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women and the serial killer shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial killer fetish, okay? That is one I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake
Is that just a banana? Yeah, it's just a fucking ball. Okay.
up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth Bro's legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons, and the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025, nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible. Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just like get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex. And it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends? This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less over for someone. I'm only 16, and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in
what is this? Season your meat, please.
Everything. If you are 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing on the incel subreddit? All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was me at 16, okay? Quoting Invader Zim, going on newgrounds.com, and now look at me. You know, on second thought, I am exactly where someone like that would end up, aren't I? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something. A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and I leaked a bit of pre-cum. I'm 36. Oh.
Didn't need to know that,
Sorry.
buddy.
Spent my last $10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner. Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could spend money on a different stupid whore? Me. I won't get naked or talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon. All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, fuck, shit, bitch, link down below. Much smarter way to waste your money, if I do say so myself. Anyway, obviously, many of these people are being silly.
I don't know why that's the one you chose.
Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting.
Incels are 100% on Reddit. Reddit and Discord.
Like this. I just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read Chew on Head's audience posting their L's. But
My biggest L. I have to get back to that. There are definitely some L's where I'm trying to think of like the worst one.
See you guys very soon with a new video.
I'll get back to you on that one, Chief. Listen, more of the story, don't go on fucking Reddit, because if you do, you're gonna become an incel kitchen milk and pasta enjoyer, I suppose.